word starting again is here again to take us on binary numbers. Binary is the same as numbers that are in base 2. So we're going to trash the addition and also trash the subtraction. So this is numbers that are in base 2. So we're going to add them now. This one says we should add 110 plus 1111. So let us add. What I will do is 0 plus 1. I have 1. 1 plus 1 in base 2. It is 10. That 10 I will write 0, carry 1. 1 plus 1 in base 2 is 10. Plus another 1 is 11. So I will write 1, carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 10. I will write 0, carry 1. 1 plus 1, 10 plus 1, 11. I will write 1, carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 10. And this is what I have as my answer. That is this and this. But in number 2, I have this, this, and this to be added together. So I'm going to add it now. Remember, here I told you that 1 plus 1 is 10. So the same thing will be applicable here. So let's go together. 1 plus 1 is 10, plus 0 still 10. Now write 0, carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 10, plus 1, 11. I write 1, carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 10, plus 1 is 11. 11 plus 1, so I will state it. 11 plus 1, all in base 2. So in base 2, 1 plus 1 is 10, I will write 0, carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 10. Simply, 11 plus 1 will give us 100. So I will have to write 0 and carry 10. So I'm carrying 10 here. 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 plus 1, which I did before, is 100. Then 100 plus 1, I will have 101. So here I will write 1, still carry my 10 to the other place. So here is 10 plus 1, 11. 11 plus 1, we have there is 100. 100 plus 1 is 101. So I will write 1, carry 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 plus 1, 100. 100 plus 1. So we have 101 all in base 2. So this is what we have for addition of binary numbers. But we can still solve the same question and do division. So I will wipe up this and then we talk about the division. So let's this be our number 1 for division. I put minus sign and I can maybe remove all this. This becomes 0 and then I will wipe out the answer of the addition. So this is my subtraction question. So in this case, I'm solving subtraction now. So 0 minus 1 in this 2 cannot go. So if it cannot go, I will simply come here to borrow. When I borrow, this one will remain 0 now. What I borrowed, anytime you borrow any number in base 2, what you have borrowed is equivalent to the base. It must not be base 2 all the time. It is applicable to all other bases. It will be base 3, base 4, base 5, base 6, till base 16. So now, what I borrowed is equivalent to the base, which is 2. 2 minus 1, so we'll have 1 left. Now here is 0. 0 minus 1 cannot go. I will come here to borrow, but this person does not have. I will move here to borrow, this person does not have. So I will now come here. I will borrow 1, this one will remain 0, this one will become the 2, equivalent to the base. Then I will move 1, it becomes 1. This one becomes the 2, which is equivalent to the base. I remove 1, it becomes 1. This one is now that 2. So 2 minus 1 will give us what now? 1. 1 minus 1 will give us 0. 1 minus 1 will give us 0. Now 0 minus 1 cannot go. So I can come here now and borrow from this person. It becomes 0, yeah, it becomes 2. 2 minus 1, I will now have 1 left. So that is the cheapest and simplest way you can do that. Multiplication and division of binary numbers. in this multiplication and division, you will understand how simply you can easily do your multiplication of binary numbers and also how to do your division. So let's look at the multiplication first. So what I have here is 11011 multiplied by 101. So let's see what we get. 11011 multiplied by 101. First of all, you look at the way I arranged it. That arrangement matters a lot. So this and this times this will give us 1, here will give us 1, here will give us 0, here will give us 1, here gives us 1. So 0 will come and multiply the same thing. And of course, any number multiplied by 0 will give you 0. So I will start the right up from that position of 0. So I will have 0, 0, 0, 0, and another one, 0. To complete it 5 digits, because 0 multiplying anything gives you 0. Now, the last person to multiply is 1. This 1 will multiply all of them, just like this person did. So 1 times 1, we are having 1, 1, 0, 1, and 1. At this point, I'm done. I can now add what I have. So look at it. I'm bringing down this person here. I bring down this 1. I bring down this 1, then here I will bring down 1. Here comes 1 plus 1. I have, remember what we discussed in the last video, 1 plus 1 in base 2 is 10. I will write 0, carry 1. 1 plus 1, also 10. I will write 0, carry 1. 1 plus 1, 10, 0, carry 1. And then 1 plus 1, 10. So this is what I have when this multiplies this. So let's look at the second example where division was made. This is the division of binary numbers. So I'm not going to convert first before I divide. I am going to go straight using long division method, because in some exams they will give it to you in theory and they will require you to use long division. So let's quickly do that immediately. So I'm going to draw this box, put this number 100 011 in this box. It will be divided by this. So now 111 dividing 1 cannot go. So I will move to the next. It becomes 10. 111 dividing 10 cannot go. I move to the next. It becomes 100. 111 dividing 100 cannot go because this is bigger than this. So I will now move to the next, becoming 1000. So 111 can easily divide 1000 to get 1. So 1 times 111, I will have 111, triple 1. Then you put your subtraction sign. This minus this cannot go. It will go here to borrow, just like we did our subtraction in the previous video. You go here to borrow, this person will give you 2, and it will give this person and remain 1. This one will become 2. This one will give and become 1. This one will become 2. So 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. And this one is automatically 0. So at this point, you bring down the next digit from these remaining 2 ones we have here. So in this, I will bring down the first one, making 11. So 111 divided by 11, it cannot go. So once it cannot go, I will use 0 to show that it could not divide. So 0 times 111 will still give me 0. What I will now do is to bring down the other one, which is this. So I now have 111 dividing 111. I will have 1. 1 times 341, I will have 1, 1, 1. So when you put your subtraction sign, everything gives you 0. Therefore, when this is divided by this, I will have 1, 0, 1 in base 2 as my answer. That is the quotient, the answer gotten after division. So in our next video, we'll be looking at conversion from one base to another. Thank you.